What we've seen in the industry is that many of the advertising transactions that happen in the last second become fairly broken, and the ads essentially don't get fulfilled. So what we've done is we've taken the Akamai edge, the Akamai network, and we've used that scale and that power to bring true scale to the ad ecosystem. So we can essentially deliver those massive ad requests as they come, especially in a moment of a live broadcast where it's of critical nature. So the partnership with Adobe is to bring the Adobe ad ecosystem into the Akamai edge to serve for better fulfillment. I think probably the headline story today is really our acquisition of a company called Octoshape. The forward momentum of Akamai's plan to deliver content in a hybrid fashion from both the Akamai edge as well as in a client assist mode, where we actually deploy Akamai software to consumer devices that live out there in the real world and help enable that really high quality delivery experience that we're all after so intently. I'd say behind that, the Adobe news that we talked about a minute ago is high on the ask list. And then behind that we have a whole set of innovations. These are cool things that we've seen our customers do over the past year that we brought to the show for patrons to experience and to get a feel for what remastered really means to Akamai in these various segments that we're here displaying ourselves. Essentially, we've taken a stack of different technologies, peer-to-peer being only one of them. We also work with various forms of uplift in the protocol itself, as well as the ability to move content on an extremely aggressive basis, in some cases before you even ask for it, as close to you as possible. And so this set of client technologies for us is really, again, about redefining what it means to be the edge and to really push that edge out into the hands of the consumers itself. So it really is about maximizing Akamai's scale and doing so without sacrificing high quality and to reach qualities that by far today aren't the norm. That's going into essentially things like 4K and being able to potentially deliver 4K over mobile networks or LTE networks, which today we haven't seen outside of the Akamai ecosystem. You can imagine a world where you take source content, break it apart into lots of little pieces, and you're able to push all those pieces out to many different places and really deliver the experience to that end user using the power of lots of different things that are around him in his kind of networking footprint, if you will, whether they be pieces that sit in home and home gateway routers, pieces that are already on kind of mobile devices or connected devices, as well as things that are a little closer to you in proximity than they might have been in the past. This is moving content closer into the carrier networks and being as deeply inside not just the last mile, but the last 10 feet as possible. It's also been educational for us to really see what connectivity actually looks like inside of the last 10 feet, if you will, or inside of the Wi-Fi zone. I think historically, my opinion is that as networking industry folks, we really haven't gotten the visibility into that last 10 feet that we are seeing today with these new set of metrics that we've released out there and the new instrumentation that we have in our software. We're really able to gauge that last 10 feet and kind of manage that more effectively to maximize that experience. Really faster startup times, less or no rebuffering events, and doing that all in the order of delivering those really high quality streams, those 4K streams, if you will, 15 to 20 megabit streams. With north of 3 billion objects in our catalog on behalf of our customers, and as well as roughly a third of the internet that comes directly to the Akamai network every day to get that content, we really don't differentiate between what is a mobile network or what is a wired network, in the fact that our job really is about delivering that high quality experience regardless of connection type or regardless of the geolocation of the device itself.